Hello, everyone.
Hi.
It's so strange being live at 7 still because
That
it's
is
only been
right.
2 streams. So it's like, it's still sunny out. Why are we
You're like,
live?
ah.
Even though this is the time I go live almost every other day of the week, it's just strange. It's strange seeing you when the sun is up, Wiccan. I
It
thought you were
is.
a vampire.
I don't know. I just don't sleep. So does that make me a zombie?
Well, last week you did have like a million espressos.
I only
So.
had I had one right before the show. I listen. Someone should
Classic.
probably take this thing away from me.
I
But
was gonna say, you were like, I got this new espresso maker, and suddenly every time we talk, you're like, I just had 18 espressos.
I'm zooming, baby, and then like 5 minutes later, I'm knocked, crashed from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What goes up must come down.
exactly.
But hi, chat. I hope that you are all doing good. There's been a lot of news happening this week in the video game industry. There have been many layoffs, many activists who have, for lack of a better term, been punted out of the industry, some of which have said, I never cared about this company anyway, which might be coping, might
That's
be
like when you get dumped and
seething.
you're like, she was fat anyways, or like he wasn't even that cute.
Well, the thing is that I generally would believe that, but these are also people that don't play video games or like video games, and so to me almost feels like a mask off moment. Like they're just saying what we knew the entire time. But I don't know, we're just chuds on the internet, so like,
What do we know? We
right,
hate everything.
exactly.
We don't play
Yeah,
games.
true, real, factual. I don't know how many other ways that I could say it. I tried my best though. But the PlayStation backlash has still been going on. We will yap a little bit about that. The Emmy nominations have been released, and shockingly, a lot of genuinely good entertainment was actually highlighted. Couple of shows this year that have launched that we've really liked, like Noir and Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which has been really cool. Um,
So real quick, because I know it's probably going to be one of these.
mhm.
Um, what out of those two, out of Night of the Seven Kingdoms and Spider Noir, which is show of the year for you? Because I don't think anything else is going to come out that will top it for you or myself.
Oh,
For me, it's
don't
Spider
ask me.
Noir. For me, it's
Don't
come
ask me
on.
questions like
I might
that.
be a Spider-Man girly. I
You
don't
know what
know.
I actually found a couple weeks ago that I forgot to show you is my sideshow Spider-Man 3 statue.
Where is it?
It's not in here.
Darn it. I was like, do you want me to entertain the stream? But someone asked, this is not just a duck. This is
It's
Mr.
Leon.
Leon S. Kennedy, Duck Patrol.
I am so pissed. I didn't get my hunks of plastic. They went out of stock on Amazon in like minutes.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
pissed. My plastic little trinkets, I didn't get them. I think maybe they are actually on GameStop, though. I need to check. And apparently, there's a Nemesis one that's a GameStop exclusive.
I have, I gotta look. I think I have the Nemesis duck. I have a bunch. I've had one sent to me, and I still need to go through the box because if I have doubles, I think I should send them to Vara. It's only fair.
Trinkets.
She loves it. I also like when I go. I think the only con that I'm going to be going to this year is going to be Dallas.
Hmm.
So I will go on the hunt for hunks of plastic for you while I'm there.
Aw,
Because I know you
you
don't get
know
out of the
me
house,
so
so I will be your
well.
in the world shopper.
I don't see it on GameStop's website either. Mother trucker. Why
There's
can't I get this stupid fucking plastic? Why is it so goddamn hard to get?
She just wants plastic, guys.
Resident Evil. I'm
But yeah,
sorry.
I mean,
I'm
once you search
shopping.
things, guys,
Leon is still in stock. You
on
can
GameStop.
pre-order him. Yes. GameStop before they go out of business. Big W.
Yeah.
Yep.
I look at my stack of physical games and I'm like, I shall keep you forever.
I love physical games.
I mean, there's I games that I'm not gonna play, I don't need, right? But
Mhm.
Games I do play, like, it's gonna be upsetting when games come out that I love and I can't buy it physical because you know me, I'll get it on Steam first. You usually do as well, depending on what it is, right? I think, uh
Yeah, if I intend to play it on console, I generally get it console first, but sometimes it'll have, like, a digital deluxe edition that has, like, early access, and then I usually end up getting it digital, but yeah, if I really like a game, I buy it physical and digital.
yeah, like, I love
I'm part
my
of the problem by any digital games.
well, you buy both,
No,
so
I do,
and I
yeah.
buy both if it's something I really like. You know, like, I was fully ready to buy, Resident Evil 9,
Mhm.
but then Ian sent me the way better copy that the UK got,
Yeah,
that
why
beautiful
does the
cover.
UK get everything? Ian also, this
I love how his
guy,
name always in trouble. Ian, by the way, sir.
this guy, he posted the picture on his X,
Of
and it's
what?
of the Lord of the Rings coin. I don't know what their coins are. Was it a pound? Is it a sterling? Is it a copper
Pounds.
quarter? Yeah, exactly. He posted the Lord of the Rings limited special edition, and he was very ominous about it. He's like, "Oh, I got more of them." He didn't say for me. He just said he got more of them.
Like, okay, hello.
Yeah, right? Like, yeah, I bought 5. Oh, okay, cool. Can I have one? I didn't say for you, stupid.
He can send it to me. It's okay. I'll make sure you get it. I'll make sure you get it. She was about to stab me through the
I
screen.
was about to have to boot you. Suddenly, Wicked loves Lord of the Rings, the biggest Lord of the Rings
Biggest
fan you've
fan
ever met.
ever. Which, speaking of that, guys, soon we will nail down when we're gonna watch Lord of the Rings 2
Yes,
on
we
my
need to.
Patreon, and then the
Hmm.
following week we'll watch 3 on Vara's. But hold
Yes.
off until we full announce it the week of, because
Yes,
you
we need
know
to. In the next couple of weeks, we will.
we will, yeah.
Mhm.
It's
'Cause
hot. We're
the
staying inside, man. I ain't going nowhere.
'Cause the next couple of weeks there aren't a lot of games releasing. I think it's like at it, like the middle of July. Actually, I'll look really quickly. So, starting this week, I have until the 22nd until a new game comes out, and then August, the 6th the game comes out, and then the 27th the game comes out. So the middle of August, I'm gonna have a bunch of time free,
Okay,
and like in 2 weeks I'll have some time free. So maybe one of
we'll
those
figure it out.
weeks, guys.
Don't worry, we're
True.
working on it.
Exactly.
So
But
what have you been up to? Speaking of games and stuff, what have you been playing?
I have been playing, I just started the Doom, the Dark Ages DLC that came out yesterday, and that was I didn't even wanna talk about it. That game is busted. So, it crashed my g it so the game crashed, like, multiple times before stream. I updated my drivers and everything. Everything was hunky dory. I click the go live button, everything's fine for 10 minutes. I changed the scene from the pre-stream to the normal stream, everything breaks. Game crashes, OBS lags, everything's exploding. Had to restart my computer, and then it did it again. I think I had to restart twice, or maybe I only had to restart once, but then we opened OBS first, and then I opened the game and I didn't tab out. Didn't tab out. I was deathly afraid.
I would be too. Like, I've had that
Yeah.
happen where, like, yeah, it's just like, chat, sorry, I can't scroll to check
Nope.
what you said
Nope.
because my computer might just give up because this game. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been chilling with the retro games lately. I have to finish Mortal Kombat, the most recent one. What is it? Well, one, the remake.
Mhm.
I'm pushing through it. You say I don't play bad games. The fights are totally fine, right? But the story, it's like it's mortal cutscenes with a little combat. That's
Yep.
what this game is. I'm
Yep.
like, bro, what do I do? But I'm gonna finish it. I'm pushing
Mortals with
through.
little
I'm
combat.
like, I'm like, what would Vara do? She would keep playing and
I'd
complain
rate this a
about
fucking
it.
2. Yeah. I'd
She'd
rate
keep
this a
going but
2.
complain.
Dog shit, trash, worst game ever. What are these developers up to? Too busy
And
with their, Slack chats talking about the chuds and the toxicity in the gaming industry instead of working.
And I don't understand what they did with Katana's outfit. It's not even like that it doesn't show enough because like no, she's got a couple different
The
outfits.
women look
It's
horrendous.
that she looks boxy. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what is this? What are you doing here?
Yep.
Okay.
The
I got it
past
out. I feel
two Mortal
better.
Kombat games have looked that like the women have looked so rough and they look so strange, and it's like I think it was the last one with Scarlet. Scarlet looked god awful.
Yeah.
Like like
Let me see.
here's all right, I
You
have
might
it.
have it already. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That beat me to it.
So this was Scarlet's look in the last game in Mortal Kombat 9.
Mm,
I mean, she looks like
no.
she wants to talk to the manager. She looks like she would be
Yeah.
Frost's lesbian lover.
Oh no, that made it way worse.
Yeah, it's rough.
The last Mortal Kombat that I played all the way through was for the PS3. I think that it was, I keep forgetting. I think it was 8. And I loved it. I remember staying up super late playing it because I was super into it. And it was a good story. It was fun. The last fight scene, it wasn't Armageddon. It was 9, huh? Was it 9? Mortal Kombat? Yep, it was Mortal Kombat 9. I really
Okay.
enjoyed Mortal Kombat 9. I love how I do it by systems, not by like what
Yeah.
number game it is. I played this on the PS3, but it was the last one that came out for the 3. So usually when I say that,
Yeah.
people who are smarter than me remember, they know, and they're like, oh yeah, it was 9. And I did start 10, right? Is it 10 or no, it was 11. Yeah, for the PS4 where it's
There's
their
too
kids.
many.
I know, that's what I mean. There's too many. People said they liked the story for 9. I have to
Mhm.
finish it. I didn't finish it. It's when the kids are like taking over, like Sonya
Yeah.
Blade and Johnny Cage's kid and all that.
It's
But
really sad though that something like Mortal Kombat isn't even sacred anymore.
no, it's like just listen. They're trying to. It's a tournament. They're trying to save their worlds. That's not
Yeah.
that hard to write
Nope, it's not. Well, apparently it is now.
for them because they put journalists on it that are like, but wait, I look boxy. I'm bloated today, so Katana needs to look like that too, so I feel represented. Just like The Rock. You know that? Did you know that he liked Indiana Jones, but he didn't look like him? So whatever that means.
What?
You didn't see that?
No, I have
Hold
no
on.
idea what you even just said. He liked Indiana Jones, but he didn't look like Indiana Jones, so now he doesn't like Indiana Jones?
Well, no, he was saying that. Here, I'm gonna send. If you want to pull it up now, I'm gonna send it to you right now. I'll put it in the private chat. Yeah.
I'm so confused.
I'm surprised. I know something that Vara doesn't know. Normally, she's like, "Yeah, I already did 2 videos
I
on it.
know. What?
I already did 2 videos on
Whoa,
this topic.
I
I'm
need
way ahead of
to
you."
be staring. Oh, I saw him in his little fucking LARP outfit, but I didn't click the link. I was just like, if
Click
a
the
white
link.
man put on this outfit, he would have been stoned to death already.
But yeah, he said that he lacked cultural representation growing up. Like Indiana Jones inspired
Oh.
me when I was 8 years old watching Harrison Ford. I was like, I want to be that guy, but he didn't look like me.
You're not that guy, pal.
Yeah, I wanted to be the Pink Ranger. I didn't look like. I mean, I guess kind of.
Gay.
We both have brunette hair.
The first time you ever saw your culture represented in a way that wasn't a caricature, that you said, that is me in there.
No, I don't.
Why is he like this? Why?
He loves.
He literally just
baking.
bought out Party City. I mean,
The
those
Rock?
circles
Yeah.
on his forehead are super glued on there. Did somebody put this together in 5 minutes? What is this? You're telling me a movie with like a $300 million budget, y'all couldn't get him an outfit that looks like something that's better than what I could buy on Amazon for $20 and with some duct tape? Like, if you're gonna have these people LARPing on the red carpet, at least have them look like they're good LARPers, like they're good
Yeah.
cosplayers.
And this is one of the beauties, I think, and one of the blessings of Moana is that live action Moana we can show. Like, hey, this is us. When I was a kid, Indiana Jones inspired me, man. When I was like 8 years old, watching Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford, like I'm like, oh, I want to be that guy. But that guy didn't look like me.
Was there a party that said
What does it matter if somebody looks like you? I will never understand that. I guess because I'm not like a raging narcissist, but
There's that.
you're supposed to connect with a character because like they're brave and they're courageous and they're compassionate and they're caring, not oh, this guy looks like me or he doesn't look like me. That's terrible.
It's terrible, and I hate it because I used to love The Rock. He's very just Hollywood sure sucked the life out of him.
Well, the thing is like how much is his net worth now? Too many dollars to count.
Oh yeah, he
And
doesn't
so,
care what I think, and
right,
if I was
he
him, I wouldn't either because
yeah.
yeah. But I'm just this didn't need to happen. Moana was a good animated film.
Yeah.
And this just was not needed. I'm honestly I'm surprised that they did Moana before Frozen.
I was really shocked by that too because Frozen is, I think, like the perfect storm. It's about girls who are misunderstood by the world around them. And, there's not like a man at the center of the story, and the true love is sisterly love. You'd think that that would be like the perfect storm for them to put on screen.
Yeah, but they'll do it. I mean, we're saying that
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm surprised that it wasn't done before this, but they're like, let's get it. Well, like The Rock is still kind of looks
Oh,
like Maui, I guess, but he doesn't. Except
yeah.
normally he did look like Maui, but it's like he toned himself down, and they put that weird like bodysuit on him instead of putting fake tattoos. I miss movie magic. What was that? Was it Fright Night that we watched? I use that as an example all the
Yes.
time because
Mhm.
those practical effects were so freaking good. And that was in
They
the
were good.
80s.
Yeah.
Like, and that's like, oh, well, it's cheaper. I don't care what's cheaper. Give me good content.
Mhm. I was
Okay.
rewatching The Fifth Element earlier. It was like put onto a streaming service, and so I clicked it. I'm like, "Oh, it's been a really long time
Ooh,
since I've watched this."
same.
And there was one thing that really stood out to me, and that's the fact that in a movie like that, the world looks like it's lived in. There is cobwebs and there's dirt and there's grunge, and in movies now everything is so squeaky clean because literally everything is just a made for that movie specifically prop, and it's like they don't want to get anything dirty and they don't want to have to like actually put the effort into making the world feel lived in. And I cannot tell you when the last time I watched a new movie that felt that way or evoked that emotion and like that visual style.
Maybe Obsession. Because
Yeah,
it
I
depends. It's supposed to give you the
guess.
ick, though, right? So maybe that doesn't
Yeah,
count because it's supposed to give you the ick, like
right,
Bear's apartment just being completely trashed, and
right.
especially after she throws up
Yeah,
on stuff on herself. I'm sorry, that
that's
scene was
true.
not
That's
supposed to be funny,
true.
but I was cracking up. Like
It was funny.
that was quite the experience, that movie, and I'm
Yeah.
not happy that it's getting the hype it's getting. Like I know that when I actually might do a video on this comparing that and The Exorcist because like the numbers are that it didn't actually surpass it, but nothing has ever come that close, so it deserves its
Hmm.
due for that.
Yeah.
We just don't get good stuff anymore. So I think that's why I also enjoyed it so much that I'm like, this is and maybe we're a little bit biased because he was originally a YouTuber. We're like, yeah, go get him.
Woo! Yeah, have to root for your own and all of that.
Yeah, the
It's
indie
true.
creator. But you're right. I'm trying to think.
Like even like the artifacts and the tombs in that movie, it's like there's dirt and dust and
Mhm.
cobwebs, and it actually looks like, and I'm sure that it's very easy to do and a visual style to do, but I feel like movies now, it's because they're like putting so much money into the big set pieces and also into the CGI that everything just looks too perfect and too like squeaky clean.
Yeah, chat, let us know, like, within the last, like we'll give you a nice stretch of, like, 10 years, what movie has invoked that emotion from you that, like, this looks real and, like, you're really in the world?
Yeah,
It could be
I
fantasy, but,
just
I mean, like, having, like, a realistic movie might be better, but,
yeah,
whatever
I
you
mean,
guys think. I'm just curious because now I can't think either.
I think that for me, what comes closest is like the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones, because those first couple of seasons were more so like hobbled together. And of course, as the show got bigger and bigger, they got more and more money. And so it changed over time, but it just felt less perfect. And everything now just feels too perfect. And it doesn't evoke that same emotion for me.
No, I agree. But
But it is
now
what
that
it is.
we've digressed for a good half hour.
Yeah. What? Isn't that just the 2 hours worth of the show?
Yeah, that's true. We got Project Hail Mary and the Batman. I was gonna say Project Hail Mary, and that was a fantastic movie.
It's fantastic, but it also feels too squeaky clean to me almost.
Like we're talking about like the sets, like how the
Right.
set looks.
Like dirt in the air, and like it everything looks like there's dust, and that this artifact actually hasn't been moved in 5,000 years, and like the clothes don't look like they just were steam cleaned, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But rewatching The Fifth Element, it's so perfect.
You're making me want to rewatch it because it's been
It's so good.
long
I
that
know.
I could almost rewatch it and not remember things that
I
happened in it.
saw it. I saw it on like the stream service. I'm like, oh my, it's been 10 years since I've seen this, and it was so good.
You want to know, while we're on that topic, what I watched for the first time? I don't know what took me so long to watch this.
Oh no.
'Cause
Oh
I
no.
remember-
Don't piss me off. Don't.
I don't think it will. I don't
Okay.
think it will, but this was like extremely popular. Gone Girl. Because I know the book
Oh,
was popular.
Yeah,
and it
Gone
when
Girl
it
was a
first-
good movie.
It was, and I had never
Mhm.
watched it, and I'm sitting there like scrolling
I
through.
thought you were about to pop up with a classic, and I was gonna have to boot
You know what?
you
I've
from
never
the street.
actually
Yeah,
seen them
I've never
on.
seen Indiana Jones. Like something insane. It's like, how did you live your life up until this point? But yeah, Gone Girl was good.
It was, and I'm glad that I didn't really get spoilers. I'm surprised. Like I've probably seen stuff over the years and just didn't remember.
Like
But I
a
was like,
meme or a gif.
yeah, I was like, man, this chick is like crazy. This is one of the craziest
Yep.
wives in cinematic history, I think,
It's true.
because I know that it was based on a true story, and I know the story that it was based on, and it was nothing like the actual story. Like I think they were just trying to get like insurance money or something, if I remember from like the actual story that
Yeah.
it's off of.
Mhm.
You've met girls inspired by Gone Girl. Are you okay, Random Ray? Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh, he's got a type.
Like the scene with Neil Patrick Harris, I was not ready for that. I was like,
Yep.
I was like, this dude, like, yeah,
Good
it was
cast.
Good. It
as
was a
well.
good cast. It was a very good cast. If you haven't seen Gone Girl, check it out. I think it's about to leave Netflix. I don't know. I was scrolling on. I was like, you know what? I think it's time. And I was
Yeah.
tired, but it was like a movie that was so good that I did not go to sleep. I
glad
stayed up
you
till like
liked it.
2. I'm like, I gotta finish this before I go to sleep.
Gotta get another espresso.
Yeah, I know, right? I love my
Uh,
espresso.
I know.
All right. All right. Topics.
We'll read a couple of super chats, and then we'll actually get into a topic maybe by the half-hour mark. That seems like a good amount of time for us. Dev, thank you for the 199, and Grifta, that's me. It's true. Cajun Corey for the 2 $5 donations. Did you hear about the pirate who became a great chef? He mastered the 7 season. I'm not even finishing it. Cajun Corey for the second 5. What did Simba say to the slow bus driver, Mufasa? Nope.
That's so stupid.
So dumb. No.
I'm leaving.
I was trying to cut the first one off so that I wouldn't laugh at it, but the second one was just better because it was Disney themed. All right, you win this time. Thank you, Corey, for the 10.
You win this round, buddy.
I might have been strong if Wicked just
If I didn't have to yell
Yep.
out that it was stupid.
yeah, if she just held it in. One for the tick, one for the team. Maybe I would have been able to do it, but I
Shadow.
couldn't.
Are you making fun of Ryan? That's very welcome.
Gonna
here.
open some cards. I sent out his package today.
You sent him some cards?
I found a binder full of Japanese Pokemon cards, and I had taken like a couple weeks ago, I took a picture of like one of the pages. He's like, oh my God, that stuff is so cool. So I was like, all right, I'll send it to you. But I also told him he had to play Reloaded, and he started streaming Reloaded 2 days ago, so I shipped it out.
Oh, she loves to punish her
Yes.
co-host.
Yep.
I'm on board with it
Yep.
though.
Hey Ryan, I got 4 Pokemon packs. What game are you gonna play next? Time for mixtape.
You know, that reminds me, I have to play what did you send me? But not Kotar. That's a good one. I do want to play that one.
I sent you a bad game.
You did the pirate game. What the frick?
Oh, Skull and Bones.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play Resynced? Black Flag Resynced?
I think so.
Comes out tomorrow.
I think I will. I never finished the original one, so I'm like, maybe I'll just start over with the resync.
I'm gonna have to start bribing Wicked as well. Yeah, I have a Leon item. Woo! Jingle, jingle, jingle. Keep jingle. Look
She
what
just
I
pulls
got.
Nick Apostles out of the closet. Hey,
Yep.
he'll come say hello.
Yup. Oils, thank you for the 2. My favorite thing about you is your cats. But yeah, Bilbo is here. Bilbo's chilling.
He blends in with the chair.
He's been very upset because over the past couple of days, Mesh has been getting a lot more attention because, and
Poor
I've talked
Bilbo.
about it on stream briefly, but Mesh is sick. And so she's been like getting cans for breakfast and dinner, and he only gets a can every other night because he likes like $2 cans, whereas she's fine with like 50-cent cans.
Bilbo's fancy.
He's picky because for about 4 months, I constantly had to give him new flavors and brands of cans because he'd like take 3 bites and then be like, I don't like this one. So now we've worked our way up to like $2 each freaking cans. And they're only 3 ounces, so I can't split it with Mesh either. He's so picky.
He's bougie.
Oh
Bougie Bilbo
my
is what we're gonna call him
God.
now.
Yeah,
Bougie
that's
Bilbo.
him, Mr. B, Bratty B, because he knows he's too cool for school.
Yeah, that's
just
why we love
sell Bilbo. Edwin says, "How about no?"
Never.
No. K-Law, thank you for the 5. Have you seen reports Sony's CEO is dumping hundreds of shares of stock? Nothing to see here. So I did see I saw people posting about it, but all of like 1 or 2 of the posts got community noted, and so I don't know the extent of the truth to it. I haven't actually gotten time to like research it, but I will probably tonight. So yeah, we'll put a pin in that. Ask me during tomorrow's stream, and then I can give you a follow-up to that. But either way, wouldn't surprise me and is extremely scummy. But that's just what happens.
That's just how these
unfortunately.
companies run, and the CEOs. Yeah.
Yup. Ian, thank you for the 2 50-pound super
Ian.
chats. Oi, female, women, lady folk on a Wednesday. Early on a Wednesday now, may I add. And I can't stand Corey's dad jokes. Also, very few people are called Lance anymore. In medieval times, people were called Lance a lot.
Oh my goodness. That deserves a. She's trying so hard. She's gonna explode.
I'm good.
You broke her.
Yep. I didn't laugh. Nope. Chic, thank you for the $4.99. Mega Physical Media. I almost got wicked. She almost gave a little chuckle at that.
Mega Physical Media. There you go.
We're good. I'm good. I'm not laughing. I would never freaking laugh at a joke that's stupid. Ian. Mike Noss,
Ian?
thank you for the 1 month as a member. These game companies have options: a disk drive as a separate component, limited production of discs, or physical copies exclusive for franchise games. I agree. I do think that there are options on the table. The issue is that companies don't care about options because they don't care about us or our criticisms or our feedback. And so if they did care, those would be on the table, like with the PS5 Pro. The PS5 Pro standard configuration doesn't have the disk drive. You can buy I think it's $85 additional disk drive attachment, and they could do that going forward. They could also do limited production of discs and like one or two waves. Yeah, or physical copies just for specific games, but
That would make sense to do like at least for like the big games,
right,
right?
like Resident Evils.
Yeah, Resident
Those are
Evil,
going to
God of
make you
War,
money.
GTA, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. Do you think there's even going to be a physical disc for the new GTA? Like I think so, but have they not announced
Nope,
it yet?
they had talked about that when they put up the pre-orders 2 weeks ago. It's just a code in a box. Yeah.
Wow.
So GTA 6 is just a code in a box. There are several retailers that are now saying they're not even going to sell the code in the box, and they're just not going to have it on their shelves. But yeah, they do not care.
That's
Depressing.
unfortunate and depressing. Yeah. Well, I sent you an
Yeah.
antidepressant content if you got to look at that later on your X. I
Yes.
think it'll make you laugh. So there you
I
go.
love antidepressant content because I feel like I don't see enough happiness. Because of course I'm negative, and so everything around me in my life revolves around negativity, of course. I'm a toxic loser. That's just the way that it goes.
Just pick your favorite one.
Yep, exactly. Corey, thank you for the 5. I used to date a girl with one leg who worked at a brewery. She was in charge of the hops.
Nah. No.
That you laughed.
I went,
You
nah.
no, you
Now
literally
laughing.
laughed before I even
Ugh.
finished saying it out loud.
I read ahead. I'm sorry, class. I read ahead.
It's because the one leg you think of pirates, and you love pirates.
That's it. Thank you for
Yeah.
the
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you.
exactly. And Clint, thank you for the 2. Bilbo, pardon me. Would you have any gray poupon? Is that even how you say it?
Yeah, it's so this that's from Wayne's World. There's this
Yeah, I
scene where
think that
you're
every
ro-
time this is brought up, I always question if I say it right or if I
You
say
do.
it wrong.
you could say it with like an accent. Do you have any gray poupon? Like all
Okay,
fancy.
yeah, that's what it is. Is I never
alright.
say it with the accent, so it sounds
So it feels
weird as
wrong.
I'm saying it. Yes, exactly. But yeah, Bilbo, he's too good for us. He's a sophisticated lad who doesn't even want to acknowledge that we exist and that we're here right now. So
This is Bilbo's world, and we all just live here.
it's true. And Saw, thank you for the 11 months. Aliens abducted me and forced me to wash my hands, clean my room, and eat my vegetables. Turns out I wasn't on a spaceship. I was on the mothership.
Saw that was a quality dad joke though.
No, you guys know.
I mean,
no.
you could see your dad saying that and then like slapping his knee, you know? So it works in that aspect there. Yeah.
No, I'm not giving credit to you, Saw. Not
get no-
tonight.
You get nothing, sir. Nothing from
Get
Vara.
Nothing. True.
Good day, sir.
Yes. Okay, so a couple of quick hits. Plastic that I am gonna buy, plastic I want to buy, and some news about Obsession. So, of course, I love Scooby-Doo. I think that Scooby-Doo's great. I also love Transformers. And this was unveiled, the Transformers Scooby-Doo collab. I think that this is epic. I love
I think
this.
it's cute. I'm gonna get it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love that they have all of them, like all of the characters.
They do. I saw people complaining about Daphne. I was like, I mean, come on. What do you want?
Yeah, I get it, but it's like we know the whole point is we know which is which without having to be told, so they did fine.
Exactly. It's not like they're all the same exact face and they all absolutely suck and they don't resemble in any way, shape, or form the character it's supposed to be. I think that I'm gonna see this Scoob in my nightmares. The way that he's side-eyeing us, that makes me a
So,
little nervous. He might actually kill me.
It is a little bit
I
creepy. I do
yeah,
agree. Yeah. But
but
I still want it.
I'm gonna get it. I think it's like $60. I
That's not too bad.
believe.
I wonder if it's like a big one, right? Or if it's like a little one.
No, I'm pretty sure it's small. Transformers Scooby Doo. I saw it's 57.99. So yeah, $60. I don't see the size here, but I'm gonna assume that like it's pretty small. But
Yeah,
I think it's pretty
probably.
cool. So yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Me too. Does it say when it's releasing?
September.
No.
September 2nd is release day.
All right, I'm gonna get it.
Yep, so only 2 months away. And speaking of other plastic, this Lego set is so fucking cool. Now,
That's cute.
I I don't really buy like a lot of Pokemon items. I think Pokemon is really cool, but my problem is the scalpers. Will this just
Oh,
be scalped and back ordered? Probably. I bought that mother truckin' Minas Tirith Lego set when it released a month ago. I bought it 5 minutes after it went online. This shit is still back ordered. How many stupid bitches are buying $700 Lego sets? And I'm one of the doofuses who doesn't get it on release.
I'm
Me.
sorry.
How
That's
many
not
people
right.
do I have to kill in GTA to get this on release day? Like we are a month away. We're a month out from release, and it's still probably going to be another month. I
Yeah,
just bought my
listen,
set. But
scalpers are
I was also a little bit picky because I want the free set that comes with it, and so I could have gotten it in store on release day, but I wouldn't have gotten the free gift. And I want the free gift, man.
yeah,
I
no,
want
listen,
it.
we're women. We use that to justify stuff, right? Like if we're buying
Yeah.
something and it's like spend 10 more or 20 more dollars and you get free shipping. It's like, well, I might as well because I'm
Right.
only spending $5 more, like in theory, for shipping and I get a free item. That's women think.
Yeah, it's
So
it's
when there's a free
basically
item, it's
discounted
like
at that point.
it is.
It's free
They get
money.
us. They get us with
Yeah.
that stuff. So I have a question for you. I don't think I've ever asked you this. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Brother.
I have a favorite one, but I'm not like is super into. I'm not into the new generation. I like
I'd
just strictly the
say
first.
I'd say my top 3 are Zapdos,
Okay.
Charizard, and okay, top 4. I can't pick. It's
I can't do this.
It's Zapdos, Charizard, Gengar, and Ninetales.
Okay. I like Charmander.
I really love Dratini as well, which is the second evolution. Or no, Dragonair. I love Dragonair as well.
You know what I would love? I would love to play Pokemon Stadium with Vara, but not like online. I want to be sitting on the couch, eating pizza, and arguing with each other over whose squad is best. I think we
My
have a similar
squad's better than
squad.
your squad. I
so-
have a level 368 Charizard compared to your 341. You're such a loser.
So this is who I normally go with. I go with Zapdos, Charizard,
Mhm.
Blastoise.
Good choices.
Yeah, because I think like that, like, okay, I need each type, and then I usually go with Onyx.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, because isn't it 6? Doesn't let you choose 6 for Pokemon Stadium?
Yes? Question mark? I think so.
Well, those are the main ones, right? I'm like, I
Yeah.
need these guys, and then I kind of the other 2 would be filler, but I'm like, I need a good electric, a good water, and good ground. Oh, that's cute.
I gotta get this. I have
Aw.
got to get my hands on this. This one is sick because it's got the Moltres and the Charizard and the Charmeleon and the Charmander and Cubone, Aerodactyl, and Growlithe. Love that one. This one is so cute as well, though.
Oh wait, I like that one more.
Yeah, this one's sick. And they're also doing a Ditto one, and then it's like the Ditto Pikachu. My problem again is that it's Pokemon. So this stuff is just going to be scalped.
Mm-hmm. That's
But-
ridiculous. Have you seen the videos? I forgot what the guy's name. It was like Kevin or something. He works at Target, and some Karen was trying to record. Oh, that looks cool too. Was trying to record him to shame him for not allowing her to grab like 10 Pokemon packs. He's like, there's only 2. I don't make the rules. I love how he's like, listen, lady, I don't make the rules. You get 2 packs and you're done. Like, he was very straightforward with it. And people are like, his name was Kevin or something. They're like, he's a national hero right now. And like, they tried to shame him, whoever made the post. And then those people got shamed. Like, wait, no, he's in the right here. You scalp, like, why? You're an adult. Why do you need 10 packs? I don't care if you say it's for your kid. Let the kids go in and get the packs. Oh, wait, that's the one I like most now because Charmander's on it.
Yeah, this is the one that I said I'm going to get.
Oh, sorry. You're like, yeah, I said that already, dummy.
You doofus.
I
will say though,
Kevin.
on Amazon, and I set it up, you can do like basically a pre-purchase. So it's not up for pre-order, but you can put in the notification so it instantly will buy it for you the second it goes up. That's the only way I could see that you could actually get one of these stinking controllers, because otherwise it's just going to be scalped.
Hold on. I can't reach it. I have short arms.
Uh-oh. What is the
I have
T-Rex
little
showing
arms.
me?
Hey.
Whoa, you're the
mine.
one who said it. Oh, shit.
It's Donkey Kong. Isn't that cute?
That is very
sync it.
cute.
It's very cute. Thank you, Wiley Dave. I have to sync it. It's very, very nice because I just use my regular like Switch 1 Pro controller or whatever. But this is I gotta sync it, which I'm gonna keep it in front of me so I remember, because I always start and then I'm like, crap, I didn't sync it, but I'm already live. I gotta wait. I hate syncing the controllers, and that's a pain in the butt.
It is
once
a pain.
you do it, you don't have to do it again. But it's like when I'm already live, I'm like, ugh.
You don't want to like stop the stream
Give me
to
5
do
minutes.
it, even though it doesn't take 5 minutes, and it would literally probably take you like 1 minute maximum.
Probably, but I'd be like, I'm here to watch a stream. Let's go, woman. You don't do anything right.
The second something goes awry or something isn't, going as quickly as possible, somebody's gonna yell at you.
It's okay. I yell back. Beware.
Oh, I do too, and you already know that.
I know. I said something. I was like, there was a troll. I don't know if they were like a joking troll on my chat the other day, and I like clapped back at them, but I was also joking. And if you don't know me, you probably think that I had gotten triggered. And I'm like, no, I just hang out with Vara too much. I have to clap back now.
Yeah, it's hard to not,
Yeah,
especially when somebody's just they're trying to like get attention, and it's like, I'll give you attention, buddy. Sure, you want it? Here you go.
Spotlight's on you, bud.
Yep, that's exactly what you asked for.
Yeah.
But you're still much nicer than I am.
Pope gets it. Mean Girl Wicked is rare, but when she appears, people forget that I have Italian and Puerto Rican in my blood, so it could boil over sometimes. I keep it at bay, right?
No,
But when there's spice,
you're too nice in general.
it'd be funny. And then she sees me in real life, and I'm like, "What are you doing, you idiot?" And I'm like, "I'm not
Please
like
be
that."
nice to me.
She's like,
You're
"Listen, I
making me
can't."
scared. Yeah.
No, I try to be nice, but it's like Vera said, like, you don't clap back that much, even, but like you have
Me?
to sometimes. Not that much. No, not with the amount that you could clap back at. Because let's say that like 8 out of 10 are coming at you, and you'll pick like 2 of the 8
See,
instead of
chat,
the
that
entire
means
8.
that I can be meaner, and Wicked said it would be all right. It would be justified.
So hang on to your butts, everybody. I've let her loose.
It's like Anakin killing the children. It was justified. It's okay. It could have been worse. He could have killed the adults too.
Oh no, I see a meme incoming of you.
Yep.
Lightsaber.
Yep. Then it's like all written on the lightsaber. It's me calling somebody like a brain dead retard, and I'm about to slash it at them.
Random Ray's
Exactly.
right. No one claps better than Ryan. I've seen a couple of his like flip outs, and I'm like,
Well, I think the thing with Ryan is that he'll go on for like 5 minutes about it. Mine are pretty short and to the point.
one of his most epic rants, because I don't catch all of them, but it was on daily. And Jay likes to find things that he knows is going to make him just fly off and shows them live.
Yep.
And you probably do the same thing.
Yep.
It's like that's what Ryan's friends do. And I think it was the plus size theme park girls or something like that. And I tuned
Oh,
in just in
God.
time, and Ryan, I feel like he even had to go before, and he just
Yeah.
yeah, he's just like
That's a bad one. I remember, I think it was like
yeah.
one of the first streams that we did together. It was like you ranting about that for like 20 minutes. And of course, I don't have any feedback. How many
Oh, the
theme
plus
parks have
size
I?
theme park
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
how many
Oh,
times
that's
have I ever
right.
been to a theme park? I don't know, maybe 3 times, and none of the large ones, just New England based ones. And so you were very, very mad.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
I'm in like the theme park capital of the freaking world, so I've seen some things,
Exactly.
man. I got PTSD.
Yeah, I would probably have PTSD as well.
Ian.
But oh no. When these girls clap back, Rome falls. Thank you, Ian, for the 50 pounds.
Oh, that made me laugh more than I thought it would.
You started laughing instantly. My
Yeah.
God. That was a good one. But see, it wasn't even a dad joke this time.
No, it wasn't. It was just a factual joke.
It's true.
Oh,
But thank
boy.
you, Ian, for the 50 pounds. Much appreciated. Very grateful, per usual.
Yes.
And another just quick hit before we move on to, legitimate topics. The actress from Obsession apparently has said that she is open to starring in a Marvel film. Now, I think that over the years it's become pretty established that like becoming a Marvel star is not a good move for your career. Yes, you might get quite a bit of money up front and you may be asked to return, but I can't off the top of my head think of any Marvel actors that have been hired recently over the past few years since Endgame that it's worked out for them. I mean, even someone like Amelia Clark, who is a phenomenal actress, she has such a bad agent. She needs to
Oh,
fire
yeah.
that loser.
Mhm.
But even she didn't bring in numbers for Secret Invasion. Like that was the
Mm-mm.
show it was, right?
I didn't watch it. She
Yeah.
had the scroll arm or
With
whatever
the
it was.
the as people were classily putting it, the FAP arm image.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Why'd you remind me of
Um,
that?
I'm sorry. But even she wasn't able to bring in numbers to a show and bring in viewers. And so it's like, why would you want to do that?
I wonder who she would play. So she's already done a superhero show. She was Lana Lang's daughter in Superman and Lois, which I actually liked that show. I don't
Oh.
know. Did you watch that one?
Yeah.
She was
I
Lana's
didn't
daughter.
realize that.
I didn't at first either. Not until I think it was like right before I watched the movie, I realized that somebody put it like in the comments, like with a gif of her. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's why she looks familiar. So she was already in like a superhero thing, and that was fine. But you're right. I mean, going into this isn't going to catapult your career like it would have 10 years ago. And it might actually sink it a little. I mean, but you know what? Look at what happened with Sydney Sweeney. That movie was awful. That didn't exactly catapult it. I think showing her boobs in Euphoria might have been what catapulted her career, let's be honest. But
Makes sense.
and she's not a fantastic actress either. She's just fine, and she could get better. I thought, quick side note, I didn't think that Scarlett Johansson was always a great actress. I remember she was in
No, but she had the look.
she had the
and
look,
that
and
was
she's
the
better
thing.
now. And she's
Right.
better now. But like she was in He's Just Not That Into You. Is that the one that she was in with was it Bradley Cooper? I remember thinking her acting was just awful in that. But I love her as Black Widow. These days, meh, whatever, like what she's doing, but she did get better as an actress, in my opinion. I think this is a great actress. I think Indy is a great actress. Like her physical acting, this is what happens when you don't get Botox. You can do faces. You know what I mean? Like you can do physical acting. So I hope this doesn't plummet it if she does decide to do it. Just being in talks doesn't mean she's going to do it. I would rather see her like in DC and be in like the Batman. Like
I have said this.
Catwoman.
No. One better. I want her to be Zatanna.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I
Yes,
thought of that
yes,
a
yes,
couple
yes.
weeks ago after watching this. I want her as Zatanna literally so bad. I'll take out a bank loan to get her
She
in a
will
Zatanna
fund this.
movie.
She
I
will
don't even care.
she will sell her PC, okay?
Yes,
Like
exactly. I'll sell my RAM. that should
so
that should
that'll
fund her
fund it. Oh
salary
yeah,
for a
yeah.
couple of years.
For sure.
But
I would
she's
love
just
that.
got right like that physical acting and like the facial expressions, and
Mhm.
she would be so cool in that type of role because Zatanna, of course, she's beautiful and she's sexy, but she's also a little bit, she's a little bit quirky, I guess we'll say. She's definitely more of a character that you never know what direction she's gonna go in, and she's got trickery up her sleeve, and oh man, that would be so sick.
I would love that. But since that's DC and it doesn't seem like she's in talks with them, I'm gonna go with like I know it's not that she'd have to put a wig on and whatever, but what about Black Cat?
Yeah, that's true. She could be good as well, but I
Felicia,
think
yeah.
I think the major issue is just that we don't want any more comic book movies or TV shows. But if like this was a perfect world and you were actually hiring competent writers and it was a cool story, and let's say the budget was good, and in a perfect world, I would love to see her as Zatanna. Or yeah, Black Cat would be sick.
Yeah,
But
I agree. I don't want to see her in Marvel though.
I don't
I
either.
know that DC isn't that much better, but I do think that the Batman was like I gave it like an 8 out of 10. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Penguin was 10 out of 10 for me. So between both of them, what
Corey,
happened?
no,
Oh no, you
no.
didn't.
I
Oh
read
boy.
it.
I read it. I read it. Oh boy. We might as well just go now. I think the show
What
is
do
just
you
is
call a
done.
naughty lamb dressed up like a skeleton for Halloween? Matt? All right. All right. You got me.
But yeah, chat. What's your thoughts on this? Like, I would love to see her do more films and more TV shows and everything because I think she's a great actor. I think she's gorgeous. She seems like she has a really nice, like, just she seems kind of like down to earth and chill in real life as well. She's a streamer. I mean, I'm sure the boys love her because apparently she's great at Call of Duty. So she's just like checking all the boxes for the boys.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
talented though. I really like her.
Yeah, I
but
do. I'm rooting for her. So you know what? We'll look at it this way. Maybe it'll be the same thing as Sydney Sweeney, right? Like that Madam Web was awful. This whatever she does probably won't be as bad as that was.
That's true.
So
There you go.
let's see. She also, I know they already have Daphne. What is it, Daphne Keene as X-23?
Yes.
She's got the look for that though. She also has a look for
she's
that.
got some, she's got some big assets about
Yes.
her that the internet blew up about. I personally think that, she maybe looks like she at times got hit with the ugly stick when she's not in the full glam
Oh,
getup.
Daphne.
Yeah, but to each their own. That's all right. Sometimes
like-
you have priorities, and the priorities are two big assets, and I respect that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Mike, thank you for the 5. What's your 6 Kanto Pokemon team, excluding legendaries? Did you see the Pokemon intro from last week's TNME? I didn't know.
So
My
excluding
6?
legendaries, because sometimes I would go between Moltres and Charizard, but I ultimately would almost always pick Charizard, right?
I would
So we'll
always
Charizard.
have Zapdos on my team.
If you
and
couldn't do
Moltres
Zapdos,
is sick.
If you couldn't do Zapdos, right, because he's legendary, what electric Pokemon would you go with?
None. Trash, garbage, all of them.
No Pikachu?
Pikachu is special because he's not my Pokemon. Pikachu fucking hated Ash initially. I'm thinking of Pikachu being taken on the freaking leash with the rope, and he refuses to walk, and then he just leaves Ash to die. Like he could give a fuck less. I don't have the patience for a Pikachu. I really,
Yeah.
really do not.
I don't have the patience.
I just don't. I don't know what my team would be though.
Without legendary. So yeah, obviously Charizard for fire. I already used Blastos. Articuno's great, but I already used Blastos for the water. Electric, maybe, yeah, the chat saying Joel's Raichu's not bad. That's, I guess if you can't use Zapdos, which is who I always go for my electric. So, I mean, I guess that's what you got to go with. Onyx isn't legendary, so that's easy for me. That's only 4. The other 2 kind of up in the air for that, I guess.
Jolteon. That's true. Jolteon is a good choice. I think for me, my team would be like, I mean, I love Charizard.
Oh yeah, me too. He's always on there.
Dragonite.
Let's see. Maybe
Gengar.
I don't know. Maybe like
I don't know. Like Alakazam is really good too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like.
I think my problem is I need to see a list of all the Pokemon in order to look up, like, truly know what
maybe
my
a
options
poison.
are.
Maybe a poison one throw on there, like Bulbasaur or Gloom or something. I'm looking at the grass because I try to get one type of each.
Grass. No grass on my team.
No grass.
Not on my team. Not on my watch. Grass sucks. Awful. Garbage.
Let's look up electric. Yeah, I don't usually either, but I'm like, let's see. Yeah, I would have to go with Jolteon if I have to get rid of Zapdos. Onyx is already on there. What other rock Pokemon are there? I'm looking at first gen because I know absolutely nothing about the other ones.
Gengar's ghost poison.
Oh yeah.
So that's where my poison would come in. Yeah,
what about Aerodactyl? That's rock and flying.
Not that special. Mine, I think it's got to be like 6. Charizard, Arcanine, Gengar, Dragonite. Alakazam. And I love Ninetales. But see, this is the problem, is that how many fires did I just list off? 3? No water?
No Blastoise? Come on, Blastoise is good.
Blastoise is cool. My problem with Blastoise is that when I think of Blastoise, I think of the archetype of a dude who peaked in high school, is just like 35 and wears his hat backwards still.
Okay, well then let's see. I'm trying to think.
It's just kind of overrated.
What about the Magikarp line, like Gyarados or Magikarp?
Gyarados is sick.
So Gyarados, is that going to be your water choice?
I would go with Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados is kind of a Chad.
Way better than your stupid beer belly Blastoise.
Exactly. Yes,
I like Blastoise.
But thank you for the 5 and
thank you.
The much thinking. Yeah, the much thinking that we have to do. Poliwhirl. Oh shit, Poliwhirl is kind of fucking cool. You know what Pokemon I hate the most? Mr. Mime. He'd be on Epstein Island. He's so creepy. I would not want to meet that guy. No, Mr. Mime is a creep. He's definitely diddled children. I do not trust him.
I remember I had a Poliwag like bath. I don't know if it was a bath toy. It was like a water toy. I didn't use it like in the bath, but it was like I would go around and squirt my brother with it. Like he run away. I think he threw it away.
What? He got sick of it.
He was like, if I could squirt it one more time, I'm going to be an only child.
Leave me alone. Yeah, it makes sense. But it's so hard to not put legendaries in that list because Zapdos is truly like one of the best. So before we move into the next topic, I got Ryan and I each custom themed Pokemon items. I'm not going to say exactly what they are because of course someone's going to go and tattle and say what it is. Haha. But his is Mewtwo themed. Mine is Zapdos
themed. Because
he
is Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Yes. That is him.
But mine is Zapdos themed.
Cute. See, now that I know that, if I see any cool Zapdos stuff when I'm out, I'll grab it for you.
Zapdos is sick.
I like Charmander. because he's cute
Charmander's-
and fiery.
He's a cutie. All right,
Yeah.
but then what's your cute team?
My cute team?
Yeah. Charmander,
Ooh.
obviously, number 1.
Yeah.
Vulpix, number 2.
I would go.
Poliwhirl, true, number 3. He's
Yeah.
cute.
I'm only doing 4.
What do you mean you're only doing 4?
I'm setting the rules here. Okay, go ahead, keep going. I'll
Well, if I can only do 4.
you can do 6, it's okay.
Ditto. The problem is Ditto's so OP. But I'm thinking of Ditto not just being Ditto. Ditto
Yeah.
cute. Dratini has to be on that list because I love Dragonair. Dragonite, he's a weird looking dude. He's like a Charizard that hasn't ever gone out into the sun. He's just muted. He's not that special. He's not that guy. One more. And I'm not putting Eevee on my list. I do not like Eevee. I don't like Eevee. I don't like most of the evolutions. I think they're stupid. I think they're overrated. I think they're dumb. I'm not like every other girl. Okay? Eevee, overrated. Clefairy, creepy. Weird. No, not on my team. Not on my watch.
All right. So I got to do 6. Did you do 6
Mew?
yet?
Is Mew fair
on
though? Like we're
mine.
not doing. I thought we weren't doing legendaries though.
Well, no one said that. You just said cute list.
Oh, okay, then yeah, Mew.
Yeah. So I would do. Did you do 6?
I think so.
Sure, I did like 10.
I'm just
So-
yapping.
For me, it would be Charmander, Squirtle. I like Growlithe, Mew,
Ooh, cutie.
Togepi. Because listen, that's the only golden thing I had from Burger King when I got the egg. So maybe it's like I got. I had the
used to have
Togepi.
all of them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So what did I do? 5?
I cheated though because they weren't mine. They were my sisters.
Oh, Cubone. They're your sisters.
Cubone, Dead
He's
mom.
cute. Damn. She
Okay,
said that
dead
was
mom.
such a dead man face. Dead mom. Dang. Well, he's
Not cute. Wearing his dead mom's skull on his head. Not cute.
Sorry. All right. If I have to get rid of Cubone because it freaks Vara out,
Weird. Serial killer. Would kill you in your
Then-
sleep.
then I'd have
He
to
is
go.
kind of cute though. He is in a bubble, not knowing that he's like depressed and like always 2 steps from the ledge.
If I have to get rid of him, you're gonna get so mad at me. But it's got to be Eevee.
Don't
Cubone or Eevee.
come
You gotta let
on,
me get one.
man.
You gotta let
Come
me get
on,
one.
bro. Really?
Okay, what about not Dragonite? Is that the little one? Is that the first evolution of that one?
Dragon Knight is the no Dratini. Dratini's the little worm. Dragonair is the longer
Dragonair,
worm
I
with like the
think.
pearls on its tail, and then Dragonite is the Charizard light looking dragon.
Oh, does that not count then? Oh no, Dragonite is cute.
Yeah,
I feel like he counts. He's
You
not because
can-
like you look at Charizard, and he's like rar, and then
it's
Dragonite's
all
like
personal preference. Based wicked, no, not based wicked.
thank you,
Basic
Bo.
woman wicked. Basic. I just don't
Cubone,
get.
Listen, I'm
I think my
edgy. I pick
problem
Cubone.
is that growing up, it's like I feel like the primary merchandise marketed to Pokemon fans that were girls was Eevee, and so I'm Eeveed out. Everything
Understand.
was Eevee.
You
I
wanna
had
hear-
this stupid plastic Eevee like Burger King doll that would move and that would make sounds, and it was so creepy.
You want to hear a story? You're probably. It's a sad story, but because of the name, you're probably gonna be like, good. So, my friend's nephew, we were babysitting him, and he had this cute little. I don't know what kind of hamster it was, but it wasn't like a regular one. It was very tiny, very cute. It was like brown and white. And well, it got out of its cage, and this happened before I got there. And I got there, and he's like this kid's probably was like 8 years old at the time or something. And he's like laying, looking like into the like vents. And I'm like, what happened? He was just laying there like his world was over. And she told me what happened. He was like, Rip Evie, because that was the name of the hamster. And I'm just like, this is so sad, but I am
God
horrible
damn.
because like I want to laugh at the situation of him laying there like his world is over, but it's like this poor kid just lost his hamster.
Heartbroken.
I didn't laugh
Worst
then, but I can
heartbreak
laugh
of his
now.
life at the young age of 4 years freaking old.
Yeah. I'd like to think that Evie went on and lived a great life, had a family, and just made it in the world. Like, I didn't laugh then. I felt horrible for him. But now, like, looking back at it,
It's just so random. It's random that it has to be brought up now. Like,
I know.
like not like, oh man, we're talking about a sad topic. We're talking about loss, la-dee-dee, la-dee-da. No, it's Evie fucking sucks. Evie's overrated. I hate Evie. By the way, Evie died.
She's like, kid, he didn't evolve. He's dead. Move on.
That escalated very quickly. He didn't die. He just expired in this family. Like, what the fuck? What a day. We gotta move on. Mark of Reality, thank you for the 5. I'm skeptical as to how Marvel's going to mess this up. I think she could run. Well, the thing is that it's not confirmed. It's just her saying that she would like to end up being part of the MCU, but that sounds terrible. I get it. It's still probably a lot of money. But if that's like your goal, I don't think you've been paying attention to the problems that the MCU's been having for a decade.
Yeah, it's
It's tough.
true. I hope this doesn't tank her career because I want to see her become very successful.
Right.
Maybe she'll be a scream queen. That's something that I would like to see with her. If she becomes one of those girls that just does a lot of like indie horrors, that'd be great. But is she going to get paid doing them? So now that she has blown up, it would make sense
Right.
to move up. But it'd be nice to see her like stick to some horrors. Maybe we'll see her in like some kind of an Evil Dead-ish movie that has like a higher budget or something like that, you know?
Yeah, she could be, she could join Star Wars, become one of the Acolyte Witches. Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds. Stop it, Corey. Although I do like your beard. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Thank
I'm
you
just
for the
dealing
50.
with too much right now. First the Acolyte comment.
Damn
and
it.
now
I was hoping
this
that
joke.
that back to back that would make you laugh at the joke. But you did
No.
laugh, so it did work.
I'm just screaming eternally.
Yep. Well, you were laughing externally too, which is good. But thank you, Ian, for the 50 pounds. Much appreciated. And Pepper, thank you for the 5. I will literally pay you money to be less nerdy. So, Wicked, what is your favorite Pokemon game of all time?
Favorite Pokemon game
Yeah.
of all time. Ooh, so I didn't grow up having the Game Boy. I did play it a little bit, so I didn't get a chance to really experience as a kid those ones. So I would naturally gravitate to like Red or something. But based strictly on what I had growing up, it's probably one of the Pokemon Stadium game. I played the heck out of that game with my family.
I never played a lot of Pokemon Stadium. I was Fire Red and Heart Gold. I loved Heart
Yeah.
Golds.
I would say Fire or Red would probably be up there for me. I played them a little. I remember having an emulator on my phone because I'm like, it was
Nerd.
cool. And I'm sorry, I can't help it. And that's like
Yeah.
the extent of what I played of those games. It was fun.
And it's very depressing that the Pokemon games are $1 billion now. Like, I cannot find my copy of Heart Gold. I can't find
Aw.
it anywhere. I had got it, like, new with a DS, and we don't need to get we've been talking about it a lot recently. I have 1 million DSs. I used up my 3DS so much that it died, and I had to buy another one.
Wow.
I own, like, 4 of the base DSIs. And DSs and DS Lights. I own so many of all of them. But
what game do you think on the 3DS you played the most?
I literally have no idea.
For me, it was Animal Crossing, which is why I think I didn't play it much on the Switch.
Animal
'cause I played it
Crossing-
to death on the 3DS.
Yeah. I don't know though. I've played so many 3DS games. I don't think I can
You
tell
can't
you
pick.
an
She's a
honest
real
answer
gamer.
to that.
A
Yeah.
real one.
I'd have to think about it. Ask me again in 10 minutes
Okay.
because there's literally a billion of them.
Well, I have girl brain, so I'll probably forget. Maybe the chat could remind me to ask.
Literally, like anything Pokemon themed, Zelda themed, yeah, Animal Crossing. I used to play the shit out of Cooking Mama. I loved Cooking Mama, and now Cooking Mama's dead.
I never played that. It sounds fun.
You've never played Cooking Mama?
No. And I can't
Oh.
play it now. It's done.
Oh my god. I think so. I know that they had done like a collection of them on the Switch, but then like they took it off the market. I don't own it for Switch. Cooking Mama. I will literally fucking send you a Nintendo DS with Cooking Mama. I am
I don't have
so
a DS. I have a 3DS.
I just said I would literally send
have
you
10 of
a
'em.
DS. I got 30 of them.
Oh my god. That's probably not an
Cooking Mama is so great. I love Cooking Mama, and
I'll
we're
just
never gonna
stream
get
it.
another. We're never gonna get a Cooking Mama again. I guess you could play it with emulator, but the thing is like the touchscreen was important to it, and I don't think I've ever played a DS game on emulator. I'd assume that they exist. But I know that they had actually done like a Cooking Mama Switch game, but yeah,
It's on
Cookstar.
Google Play. So is it on the phone?
I haven't played it on the phone, but it's one of those series that there's been so many different ones. Cooking Mama on the Nintendo DS. I think it was just called Cooking Mama.
Yeah,
The
I
one
see
that
one for
I
Nintendo
was
Switch.
so big into. Yeah, it's the DS one that I put probably 1,000 hours into was just Cooking Mama.
Oh, I see it.
It
It
was
was
so good.
$27.99 at GameStop.
It says that it was ported to iOS as Let's Cook in 2009. And then it got 4 main titles on the DS and the 3DS, spin-offs on the Wii, and another spin-off on the 3DS. I played them all. Cooking Mama's based.
I will have to play it.
Now I need to figure out what to bribe you with, like with Ryan with Pokemon, to get you to play the video games that I choose. Something
I don't
to
know.
think
I'm
about.
sure you'll think of something.
I'm sure I will. And Jacob, thank you for the 20. Quoting Lieutenant Dan, what are you two, twins or something? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
That's why the show works, because otherwise, well,
We have the same glasses. We were born with them.
your glasses, I think, are slightly larger than mine.
I think so. And mine, they look black, but they're
I
actually
think
navy
yours
blue.
have more space up top, whereas
Mhm.
mine don't. I have to get new glasses.
Yeah, me too. I've had these for a couple years, but I want some new ones.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get to topics now.
Anyway, yeah.
Woo! More nerd stuff. So, obviously, I don't take the award shows and ceremonies very seriously. I don't think most people do, but I do always like when good content is actually getting the recognition it deserves, like Shogun. Shogun was such a good show, and I'm so glad that it won so many awards. And same thing here. Night of the Seven Kingdoms and Spider Noir have gotten an insane amount of nominations. So Night of the
Good.
Seven Kingdoms season 1 has been nominated for 9 Emmy Awards, which is drama series, fantasy sci-fi costumes, period or fantasy sci-fi hairstyling, sound editing, visual effects, stunt performance, music composition, production design, and cinematography. And then we also have Spider Noir being nominated for 11, which is title design, original music and lyrics, cinematography, production, prosthetic, music, sound editing, sound mixing, special visual effects, stunt coordination, and stunt performance. And I think that both of these shows were phenomenal. I love them both, obviously
Yes.
for very different reasons. Like Spider Noir, it had very serious moments, but it also had a lot of comedy. And I thought that it was just really well executed. I loved all of the visual effects. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I loved the acting. The acting in both these shows was really good. I think that the acting was better in Night of the Seven Kingdoms, but I also think that like The costumes were better in Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and of course, the book, or the novel, I should specify, was so good, and I thought that it was such an amazing adaptation. Like, I would be happy with either of these winning tons of awards. I think that they should win basically every award that they can.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, it's nobody really takes these award things seriously, but it still gets eyes on these people that deserve it, right?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes in this case, both of these shows deserve all the recognition. They were fantastic. I want to see them win. I'm trying to think of what else we can be going against it. Like, what other shows came out this year? Because I've been so happy over Spider Noir and Night of the Seven Kingdoms that I forgot what else I've watched this year.
So I know Widow's Bay is getting nominated for
I've heard about.
a couple
Is that an
of
Apple?
things. It is. I downloaded it off the internet, very legally, of course.
Of course.
But I thought Widow's Bay was fine, too good. I don't think Widow's Bay is on the level of Night of the Seven Kingdoms or Spider Noir, though.
No.
I don't really know what else has come out this year. Like,
We're kind of lost with that. Yeah.
I don't know. This list is starting now. I want the first half 2026. So that's not very useful. Thank you, Google, for helping me out. Journo's doing their jobs. But I mean, I think for me, Night of the Seven Kingdoms was slightly better. But yeah, I still want both of them to walk away with a bunch of awards. And there were a few different nominations as well that I see on discussing films like Fallout. I'm sorry, Fallout season 2 is not on the level of these other two shows.
No, not at all. So I didn't mind season 1. I think I liked it a little bit more than some people, but I don't know, because when I talk about it, it's kind of like a 50-50 thing where people are like, no, I liked it too. And then some people didn't like it. Normal discourse, I guess, right? But
Yeah.
with season 2, I just didn't think it didn't keep me as interested as season 1, because we didn't know where they were going with it. And then things finally got revealed in season 2, and I was like, it wasn't as interesting as I would have hoped it would be. So I'm going to keep watching it because I don't think it's absolute garbage. But I was not like with Spider Noir. I was like, I took my time watching it because I enjoyed it so much, but I'm like, I want to binge it so bad. And I'm almost happy that I was so busy that I couldn't just, I know you watched it one shot, but you had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and say Night of the Seven Kingdoms, after I caught up, I think the first 2 episodes were out, and then I watched those, and the third one was getting ready to come out every week, every Sunday. Like, I don't even do that with House of the Dragon. I watch that on like Monday night or Tuesday. I make sure I watch it so that we can review it. Like, if we didn't review it on Wednesdays, I probably would just take my time watching that. I would watch it every week, but I wouldn't be in a rush because I'm not as invested in it as I was Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Right. Yeah, I feel the same way. I watch it just so that I do end up watching it. But it's not as good as Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And I mean, these other shows, like, some of them aren't for me. Like, Your Friends and Neighbors, never watched it. If you asked me what if you asked me what it was about, I'd say it sounds like a Sesame Street. And I'm not interested. Slow Horses, put them out of their misery. Pluribus was fine. I thought that Pluribus started off really interesting, and then it just got worse and worse as the episodes continued. The Pit, isn't The Pit a doctor show?
Yes, that was the one with what's his name where they kept using his clip.
That doctor show with what's his name and that clip that we know about.
I can't remember his name. But yes, I heard that the first season of that was pretty good, and then they kind of made it very like feminist in a way or something like that. I might be wrong. Let me know, chat, if you know what I'm talking about. I think X-Ray watched the first season, or at least the beginning. I don't know if it's only one season, and it was a good like doctor drama, but then they started putting like just dumb unnecessary women stuff in it.
These situations and women being wronged and stuff,
Exactly.
because I feel like that's what a lot of the ER type shows do. Then you got The Diplomat and Paradise. Paradise again started off good, but I don't know. Season 1 was better. And then Gilded Age. I like Gilded Age, but that's because I'm very big into period pieces. And
Oh, I love them.
if you don't like period pieces, I completely understand why you wouldn't like the Gilded Age. Night of the Seven Kingdoms honestly feels kind of like a period piece, except for the fact that it's just fictional, like houses and family lines and lineage and whatnot, but most of these shows are not that good.
No. So, I mean, we're not even being biased, okay? We don't know some of them, and other ones that we did watch that are just not on up to par with Spider Noir or Night of the Seven Kingdoms. For me, Spider Noir is going to be the show of the year for me. Like when we get to the end of the year and we talk about what our favorite movie was, that one's actually going to be hard for me, and I'm happy about that because we had some bangers come out this year, and it's not done yet. I think my favorite's going to be something that came out earlier, like Project Hail Mary. I'm not going to throw Michael in there because that was a biopic, so I'll throw something else in there. But obviously, you guys know I really enjoyed that one. It might be Project Hail Mary, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, no, I agree. Project Hail Mary was really, really good. And I think that for me, that's probably going to be my movie of the year. I can't imagine anything else that's coming out being like that highly praised, at least from me, or movies that I am thinking of right now. But yeah, I would say I'm very confident that that's going to be my movie of the year. But you know what really upsets me about this situation here is that out of the actors lists, none of the Night of the Seven Kingdoms or Spider Noir actors are listed.
Not even Nick
So
Cage.
yeah,
You
no.
crushed it,
So
man.
so the categories that they're nominated in are like coordination and visual effects and cinematography, which are cool and which are good, but some of these actors did absolutely phenomenal. Like Dexter Solancel, who played Egg. He
Oh
deserves to
yeah,
get recognition
he's so
for his
cute.
he's 3 apples tall. I love him.
He's so
Um,
cute, and that thing he
yeah.
did at the end of the like wrap of the season when he made them Legos. He made Legos of
Oh
everybody.
yes. Oh
So
my God. I
adorable.
I love that. But then you have like Nick Cage who deserved some recognition. So it's good, but it's bad. I'm glad that they're nominated in so many categories, but also I feel like there should be more category nominations here.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we don't really take it seriously anyway. It doesn't matter. I will say though, one show that was snubbed that I was honestly so shocked by, but I'm so happy about is Stranger Things.
It was snubbed.
Yep, nothing Stranger
I'm
Things.
I'm not surprised. This is weird. I don't
Left
know
out of
what's
the best
happening right
drama and
now.
acting categories.
Well, yeah.
Whew.
It's because of that one scene in particular. They're like,
I'm
nah,
gay.
I don't like girls.
That was so cringe. What a
Yeah,
bad
very.
actor.
Ugh. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Like, so it's like I'm surprised by this, right? Because normally these awful shows are the ones that get all the praise.
Right.
But
The most normie of the shows possible get the most amount of recognition.
yeah, exactly. And I don't know if this is like a turn, like something like that's happening, like a turnaround, whatever you want to call it. But we keep seeing these sites that usually praised crap like Supergirl, like Variety, ripping it apart. You see, like I just saw Discussing Films. I think it was Discussing Films because I'm pretty sure I muted the parody account so that I never get confused by them.
Yeah.
Ripping apart Moana.
Right.
I think Variety also might have ripped apart Moana. I don't know though. But it's like you see this and you're like, wow, okay. So it's like either they're not getting paid off anymore and they're speaking their true opinions on this stuff, or they have different like reviewers coming in. I don't know. But maybe there's a change happening. We have to wait, right? It has to happen for a
Yeah.
while. Like the rest of this year for me to feel that there's going to be some changes happening with these movies, but
Right. One or two odd situations, doesn't mean that they've changed. Could just mean they're testing the waters. Could mean that they actually thought that it was so bad that they decided to be honest about it. Maybe they, had a lapse in their contract. Who knows? But yeah, it is pretty shocking that they are roasting something like Moana so much, which we will talk about in a few. Because it's looking bad. But really quickly, Sensei, thank you for the 5. Didn't it say in one of the Pokedex entries that Eevee's face will start to resemble who it's around most because of its unstable genes?
I don't know.
Eevee doesn't have good genes, I guess, is the takeaway from that.
She's like, yes, fully agree. Eevee hate.
Did you even get the joke there?
What, it was a joke that I missed?
No, my joke. Eevee doesn't have good genes, like the Sydney Sweeney good genes
Oh,
ad,
I'm
because it was
sorry, I
genes,
suck.
but they were talking about genes instead of.
It went over my head. I'm sorry.
I want to make sure that you noticed it.
Now. I get it. It was a great joke. It was so good that I didn't even catch it. We'll go with that.
Thank you.
She's like, I listened to too many dad jokes. My brain is fried.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I guess we will very quickly talk about Xbox, and then we'll talk about Moana, and then we'll leave off with end off with our final thoughts on House of the Dragon this week. Definitely was not as great as the first 2 episodes. But Xbox has gone through some pretty serious layoffs. So this post is a little misleading, but I'll reference it anyway. It says Xbox is set to lay off 3,200 employees. So they have laid off 1,600 people now. And over the next 12 months, they plan to lay off the rest. So in total, they plan to lay off 3,200 employees. Could end up being more by the end of the 12-month period, but that's going to be roughly 20% of their workforce. And no studios have been shut down, but a lot of them have been gutted or have gone independent, like Compulsion and Double Fine are now independent. Ninja Theory and Undead Labs have been sold. Arcane, which is currently making Blade, is up in the air, and we know Arcane apparently is behind schedule and over budget for the Blade game. Doesn't sound all
very
that
good.
solid, right? Sounds like
No.
it's a very big issue. We also know that Obsidian and id Software are now basically gutted as well. About 75% of Obsidian was let go. If the reports are true, we don't obviously have the exact numbers. And then almost all of the programmers are now gone, which was quite insult to injury because they laid off the id Software developers the day that the Doom the Dark Ages DLC came out. So what they were working on, they didn't even get to actually enjoy the launch of, which does suck. But yeah, some pretty serious shakeups happening at Xbox right now.
Do you think that cleaning house is a good idea? Like, I mean, given what's happened, I mean, who knows who they're going to bring in, right? But I was trying to find it. There was a quote from the CEO about it, and I can't find it. I know I had it. I probably sent it to you, but we send a lot of links, so But she talked about this, like,
sent a
whole
lot of
cleaning
links, and it's actually Link and like Link and Zelda and like
yeah,
Link cosplays. Yes, we send a lot of links to each other. I don't know
we
what
sure do.
I don't know what statement you're talking about though.
I know I had it. Maybe I put it in saucy, but oh, here we go. It wasn't a big statement. She just said we must reset Xbox. Our business today is not healthy. That's what she said.
It's true.
Yeah. So I don't disagree with her. We gave her a little bit of crap, but that's because the only reason was because of that whole like opening that account and just showing that she
Yo,
has
yo,
played
yo, what
Yeah.
up, fellow gamers?
Yes. And it's
I
like,
am on the Twitter to hang out with you. Let us chat. I'm gonna respond to you on my gamer tag, yo yo. Yeah, it's
exactly. If she
it's
wouldn't
pretty
have done that,
cringe.
because there's nothing wrong with bringing a business person in, right? Like, you don't, of course, having experience gaming isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if you bring someone in that literally just looks at the numbers and looks at what the customers want, that
Mhm.
might be a good thing. So,
Yes.
it's like a completely fresh brain looking at it without being biased about, well, I love this gaming franchise or I hate this gaming franchise. Like, I know nothing about any of these franchises, which one sells and what do the customers want. I think that's actually kind of smart.
Yeah, so I think that it's tough, right? Because on one hand, I do think that it could be smart to just bring in somebody with a business brain, but I think that somebody like that has to have another individual telling them what the general consensus on content is. So
Yeah.
somebody who is looking at the gaming industry through a neutral lens, who knows the gaming industry, and so it's two people working together in unison to almost run it. And that's kind of what Sony had tried with Nintendo and Herman Hulse, but that obviously didn't work, where one was representing the western side of the company, one was representing the eastern side of the company. They ended up butting heads and it didn't work out. But I think that that is a smart idea if the person that is of a business mind actually listens to what customers want. So it can be
Yeah,
good, but it can be bad.
exactly. We have to see what happens with it, but right now I'll be a bit optimistic about it that maybe, because even in Hollywood and stuff, these companies, they don't look at what makes them money a lot of the time, and it makes no sense. Like, they hear people like us and they just get so mad, and they get so stubborn, and they don't want to listen to what we want because they disagree with our political or social beliefs, right? And that's so stupid. So if you bring someone in that is neutral, that would make a difference. And she's probably neutral because she's at a game, right? This is totally different, not Hollywood. But I'm saying, if these companies did this more often, where someone's like, we have to make money. So this person is not making us money. Get out of here. This person has bad ideas that is showing, the numbers are showing that the customers hate this. Get out of here. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. And Asha Sharma, I don't think that it's fair to really give her credit for what's going on right now, because this is planned. All of this was planned by dozens of people, and that's why they decided to get rid of Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond a couple of months ago, because they wanted to do a complete Xbox overhaul and they wanted to change things and they wanted to flip Xbox upside down because they want Xbox to be profitable, which I understand. So she's just sort of following the playbook that she was given, but I don't also want to completely say none of it is her call, because maybe certain things are, but I just think the general overall picture isn't. And I am curious to see what else she's going to do, because I think that over the years they have definitely overhired, like many companies. I
Mhm.
think that game budgets are way too high. A title like South of Midnight should never have gotten $100 million, and it's hard to not view this as a win. Sure, it is sad that there are some good apples that have been, plucked from the tree, people that might have held on at the studio and actually cared about growing the studio and their games, but there's too many rotten apples that were still attached. And I think that as we always quote Shrek, it's a sacrifice that we must be willing to make.
Yeah. We'll see. I totally agree with you. Obviously, it's not just her speaking. Like, maybe like 90% of it isn't her. Who knows? We are never going to know. But if whatever they're doing leads to better games, and maybe just better decisions all around at Xbox, then great. If not, then we will tear them apart. We will let you know what we think on that.
Yeah, but luckily, there is quite a few people in the industry that are getting what they ultimately wanted. So, going back to when Avowed released and Obsidian had faced so much backlash, you had someone like Matt Hansen saying that he wanted to remove the crusty white dudes out of the industry, saying, reminder to
crust.
black Yeah, reminder to Black artists out there who are looking for portfolio reviews or job advice. My DMs are open and you'll always have my priority. We got too many crusty white dudes in this field. Please let me help you replace me one day. And luckily, he will probably be replaced at some point, even if they're not hiring anyone right now, because he has gotten punted from Obsidian, which I I got a little giggle out of. I got a little hee hee, a little ha ha. This guy thought that he was like Elon Musk's nemesis and being like, I wanted so badly to make him mad with my game, and I can't believe it actually happened. Somebody who again just generally doesn't care about the industry. Well, he got fired. He is out of there. Looking at his LinkedIn, full-time Obsidian, 10 years and 10 months, July 2026. Or 26, he is donezo. He's gone.
Wow.
Whew, jump scare.
Yeah, thanks for that. Now I'm not gonna be able to
No
sleep
problem.
tonight. Now I'm gonna have to watch like Obsession or something less scary.
Yeah. He is gone, you know. A stupid little idiot who thinks that he truly is a god in this industry. Well, he's not much of a god anymore because he got his way. The crusty white dudes are gone. Congratulations, Matt. You actually got what you asked for. And we also are seeing this post get quite a bit of attention. So Salorez says, I was one of the dozens of devs laid off at Obsidian today. Incredibly privileged to have landed my dream job right after school. Obsidian was an amazing place to work. The cancer was Xbox. And I've always been an Xbox hater. Fun fact, I don't even own my game on their shitty console. Buddy, you are so stupid. And because, first of all, you are damaging your public image and your reputation, which does matter to people. But you are sitting here saying you didn't support Xbox, even though without Xbox, your game wouldn't exist. Without the Xbox money, you never would have had a job in the first place. Also, why are you sitting here praising PlayStation like they're fucking good? PlayStation sucks just as much as Xbox.
PlayStation is on the chopping block right now. Everybody is not happy with PlayStation right now. That's not a good like segue there, buddy.
So, haha, yes, guys, I bought this game on the PS5 because PlayStation surely is better. Maybe he's hoping to get hired at PlayStation.
I've always loved you more.
Please give me the attention I need. Yeah, I mean, maybe part of this is like cope and seethe and because they lost their job, but you posted on Blue Sky and you have a Mareep as your profile picture. Opinion instantly discarded.
You're
buddy.
done.
And I don't know who this is. I haven't gone to their Blue Sky account. I would bet $25 right now that this is a he/him with a fucking Mareep profile picture. This is not a chick.
I'm too afraid to go on Blue Sky because I feel like it might make my computer like gay or something, so I won't even log in. I don't have an account.
It would make you.
I like my computer too much to do that to it, you know?
Yeah. So I don't use Blue Sky, but somebody had taken my Blue Sky handle and Blue Sky was like, "Do you want your handle?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll take it." Like they like one of their, I don't know, retard moderators or something, one of their customer service PR people reached out to me and was like, "Hey, this is not you. Do you want your accounts?" Who?
Your biggest fan probably made an account with your name.
Who's that? I got 50 of them.
I would say Alyssa's probably your biggest fan. Also, we got to say hi to her. She's probably watching.
Hi. Come on, Alyssa. Don't you want to join in the stream? You're welcome
girls'
here.
night.
Yeah, we can listen to you talk about how you don't know Pokemon and you stumbled for 25 minutes over who your 6 Pokemon team would be. And then you'd probably be like, Charmeleon and Mewtwo. And that's
Bulbasaur.
it. And Pikachu. Because, well, if you know anything about Pokemon, it's gonna be Pikachu.
If you don't know who Pikachu is, then like, where have you been? Like, were
You're
you under a
you're
rock in
you're
your life?
either
Like,
3 years old and your
3-year-olds
parents
know who
are
Pikachu
like
is.
lawyers and you don't have any joy in your 3 years of fucking life.
Oh.
And you're probably hoping that they're gonna abandon you on the orphanage doorstep so you can actually have a decent family. Or yeah, you're just you literally know nothing about movies or TV shows or entertainment at all.
It's true. It's
Which
true.
is Alyssa. I mean,
I
she
didn't know who
doesn't
she
know
was
much.
until she started beef with you.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she didn't really become that important much before then. I mean,
You made her famous.
it was like the February 2024 when Kill the Justice League came out. She wrote that stupid Sweet Baby Inc. defense piece, and then like a month later, she said she was gonna jump me in an alley. So, you know.
Well, joke's on you. She doesn't leave the house. Good luck.
Thank you for defending me. I appreciate it. Wicked. Good line of defense. It is true. I don't go anywhere. Also, Kelly Lombardi got fired. She is the one who, in 2024, said, "Raise your hand if you're not a white man and you buy video games." And I love how she follows it up with no hate to white dudes. It's just another day in the gaming industry that minorities have to fight to prove they exist.
Oh,
Mino-
shut up,
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah, minorities don't have to prove that they exist. Clearly, people know there are minorities that play video games. Half of the world's population plays video games. Buster.
So I'm sure, Kelly, I'm sure that some of them are probably like black. I know, shocking.
Some
because
of
it's very
them.
much-
Oh my, only a
Shocking.
some. Yeah, I
There's
know.
at least one or two. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
We're like, it
math.
doesn't, like, it's so funny because my mom will show me stories and like tell me stuff, and I'm just like, this is another Tuesday for me. I've seen stories like this all week.
The only thing I
have
know
no
about your
reaction
mom
anymore.
The only things I know about your mom is that she escaped. She's a survivor. And that she believes fake info on Facebook and has to fact check it through you.
She does. She'll be like, oh, look at that. You're like, here, I'll do the like. Look, I'm like, it's AI. It's okay. I know the world is messed up, and I understand why you believe that, but don't worry, that one's AI. But that other one, it's totally true. I'm sorry.
See, I luckily, my mother basically believes nothing that she sees. And so
good.
she fact checks with me, but it's because she believes that nothing is real.
Nothing's real anymore.
Which I don't know if that's technically good or technically bad, because like.
Like the world has gone to crap. Okay,
Yeah.
Just tell me what's real and what's not. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah. My mom does not easily fall for like AI, which is solid. But
That's good. That's good.
a lot of the activists and a lot of the idiots at Xbox have been punted from their roles. Now, there are probably a lot still that are there and that are going to continue to make money at Xbox, though, with how many more people could be fired over the next 12 months. I am curious to see if they actually go over that estimate and then they lay off more than 3,200, and then maybe it ends up being like 4,000 people, because there's 20,000 that work at Xbox right now.
Wow. Well, that's not
So-
surprising, actually. It's just we'll see what happens, right? I hope.
Yep.
Because if so many people are losing their jobs, I want to see that the cleaning house is actually going to benefit the company, give us better games. Maybe I want to say maybe make things more affordable, but we know none of these companies are doing that. Like when everybody follows suit with PlayStation and we get no more physical discs, it's not going to be cheaper, which is going to be more of a gut punch because we're paying the same price. We don't have a physical copy of our game, and they
Right.
can take it away whenever they want. Like it's awful, but I guess we'll see what happens, right? I can't even say cautiously optimistic because I have no idea what they're going to continue to do with Xbox. I just hope that it's the right decision.
Yeah, no, I agree, because if we're going towards all digital, then in theory digital games should be cheaper, but we
They
know
should
that
be.
games are only going to continue to get more expensive because budgets are so overblown and the team ranks are still insane. So they have a lot to do. Will they do it? Probably not. Probably probably not good enough.
Yes.
And Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds again. You need to put your mom's credit card away. She is not going to be happy. You probably are spending money on V-Bucks as well. My dad believes everything he sees but hates all of it. So there's no need for me to intervene. You know, that is also good, is just, yeah, that's pretty base, like just hating everything. That's kind of me. Like I instantly, if you ask me something, I hate it. I don't know what it is. Don't know any details. Instantly
I
go
hate
to
it.
hate
Get it
it.
away from me.
I would rather instantly hate something and be proven wrong than instantly say I'm a good comrade and I am praising everything that the community is doing and that I love it. No. I would rather hate something and be wrong than love something and be wrong. I'm not your buddy pal. I'm not your ally.
I'm not your
Okay?
buddy.
I'm not standing with you. So, difference in outlooks up front.
Yes.
But thank you for the 50. And Cabal, thank you for the 5. Game devs who hate their own games, hate the systems they make games for. Imagine a Boeing engineer who hates airplanes. This is an insane industry. It is. And I get the sort of argument that, well, video games are not like a necessity and they are just a hobby, and it's not as important as like other industries. So I don't think that everybody that works in video games needs to love video games. I don't like that because I am genuinely someone who believes that if you're doing something, you should probably have a general level of respect for it.
Yeah.
I have a I don't want to say hatred, but a general distaste for people that are like, yeah, I just do this thing and I absolutely fucking hate it. And I'm not talking about just like working at Walmart, obviously.
Like a 9 to
That's
5.
right. That's not the same as something like video games. Video games are an industry that were built off of passion and love and interest, and it's a creative industry. So for creative industry, I view it with a higher level of respect, and I think
Yeah.
that the people working in this space should be respectful because there's billions of other people that would love to have your job.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely correct. It's weird to go into now. I guess like you said, it'd be different if you're going into like this like very well paying office job and you hate your job, but like it pays so well that you keep it. But going into anything creatively and you're not into
Right.
it and you hate it is just very stupid. Go do something else.
Right, art and culture
Yeah.
and entertainment, it's all a dream job for so many people, and if it's not your dream job, I mean, feel free to leave.
That's true.
Matt Hansen had said that like he would love to be replaced in the industry to go like live in the woods or something. How long until you think he's gonna get hired at another game studio and not actually go and live in the woods like he claimed he was going to?
It'd be funny to see him go live in the woods at least for like a week.
Camping
Record it.
vlogs.
Camping vlogs. He's gonna become a YouTuber.
Can't beat the chuds, so you gotta join them.
Yeah.
I guess there's that.
Yeah.
I think I give it. It's tough because obviously a lot of studios are going through layoffs, but he was at Obsidian for a long time, so I think that there are still studios that are hiring, and so I think that he's much higher on the food chain than somebody that maybe joined the industry like a year or two ago. I think that he would find a job within 12 months.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, we will quickly talk about Moana, and then we will quickly talk about Hot D, and that'll be the end of the stream, guys. Oh man, we yapped for a good hour.
We sure did.
This might
We
have been
be
the yappiest stream we've done yet.
The yap of the year.
Yeah, truly peak. So obviously Moana is Disney's next live action adaptation. It comes out this week. I am certain that the majority of our audiences are not interested in going and seeing this. Moana isn't even that old of a movie. The Rock looks absolutely insane. I don't think that this is the film that a lot of grown men are going to buy tickets to, unless maybe you have like a kid that wants to go and see it. But apparently, it doesn't look like many people are going to show up. to watch it because Moana has sold only $4 million in pre-sales after nearly a month, and the movie may not even reach 50 million in its domestic debut. The 130 million global opening reported by trades yesterday, which this was posted yesterday, so the day before, now seem impossible, and it might not even reach $100 million. And this is a film that had a $250 million budget and probably had $100 million marketing. So they most likely need to make $800 million on this for them to deem it a success, which makes sense. I mean, it's a live action film, and most of their live action reimaginings have done pretty good, like pretty crazy numbers. This is estimated, but this is only domestic, I believe. Because I know like Aladdin hit over 1 billion, and I know that that did pretty good overseas, but this is like a chart that had been, going around, but it's not going to hit Lion King or Beauty and the Beast or Lilo and Stitch numbers. Yeah, this was like the estimate, like one of the estimateds. So, I mean, just looking at this list though, I don't see a Moana being able to beat like the Lion King or Beauty and the Beast or
No.
Aladdin.
So out of all of the live actions, I think Cinderella was the best one. Jungle Book was really good. I actually didn't mind Beauty and the Beast. I do think that they could have definitely cast someone more beautiful to play Belle, but it is what it is. That's who they picked. And then Aladdin was all right. That would be like probably last on the list for me of the ones that were watchable. Lion King was awful. I didn't watch Snow White. The Little Mermaid was a comedy for me. So this though, it's like normally they do live actions because they want to hold on to the IP, right? But this is not. This was like, what was this, like 2016?
Yeah.
It's not even. It's like just hit 10 years old.
Right.
That's been out, so like they clearly don't need that. I'm just so shocked they didn't do Frozen first. They're going to do Frozen. We know eventually they're going to do Frozen. That was a very big like money maker for them.
I wonder though, after having 4 live action failures in a row, if they actually will.
We'll see.
I wonder if they were really. I wonder if they were really hoping that The Rock would be able to pull big numbers for this, because if it was Frozen, you would need unknown actresses. You would have no star power.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, like The Rock, I know some people are probably getting very sick of him. Like he used to put out some good movies. I loved like The Rundown, like that era, right? That era of The Rock was very good. But now he does like 2 movies every year, it seems. I didn't mind Jumanji. I actually recently watched that one. Yeah. And I wasn't sure that I was going to like it because you guys know I love Robin Williams. The original Jumanji was great. But I thought that their take on that was fine, making it like a video game. It wasn't groundbreaking, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So I'd say that's the last Rock movie that I watched that I didn't hate. Ian says I want to do a podcast with The Rock and disprove.
So random.
The Lads. You guys can call it The Lads. There you go. That was so random.
That really was. Like, where did that come
like,
from?
Sometimes I'll just be talking about something and he'll be like, I want to fight Joe Rogan. Like, okay, Ian. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if they stopped making live actions after this, because this was not needed, but you're absolutely right with The Rock. They're like, let's get The Rock star power in here. People are going to go see it. I really liked the animated Moana. It was great. The music was fantastic. It was bright and colorful, which we don't always get that with Disney anymore. This just was so not needed.
Yeah. That's the way that I feel.
Moana 2 just came out recently too. So it's just like,
Right, that was what, 2 years ago? Like, I understand that Moana 1 did make them a lot of money, and it is something that they felt that they could bank more on, but it just seems like another live action adaptation that they put the least amount of effort possible into. And so why would you ever? I think my problem with Disney is that they like many companies, right, are at the point where they feel like they are untouchable, but yet their actions, like choosing to go for this show that they understand that they're not untouchable, it's very odd, because they feel like they can just pump out any slop and people will consume it. But clearly, if they were going to do that and they truly only believed in that, then they would have gone for Frozen.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
felt like they needed The Rock to sell a
Mhm.
film. Now, maybe though, it could be that Rock is on contract and they didn't want to break a
Yeah.
contract, so they had to create another movie and they're like, fuck it, we'll just do Moana.
That's also true. Yeah.
All I know is it's trash and nobody asked for
Yeah.
this and it's bad.
It's all bad. It's awful. We don't want it. This will
Shit, I would fucking buy a front row seat ticket to that shit. Oh my god, a podcast with The Rock and Alex Jones and
Oh,
Ian.
no.
I'm in. I'm buying 2 tickets. I don't even care.
I want to make sure that I have enough room
Yeah,
to
you know, fuck it, 3 tickets.
yeah.
Yeah, I
We're
need
making
the
sure
space.
the front row is filled. We're giving them out to family and friends, but like, yeah, I need an empty seat so I can.
Oh, I'm not. Fuck family
proper
and friends. I don't have
reactions.
family or friends. Nope. I don't know anybody anymore. Just me, myself, and I.
Well, you can bring Bilbo. He won't take up too much room. He can
You
just
know
sit there
what?
and sleep.
Good idea. True. He would probably just hang out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So, yeah,
it
this is
looks
gonna
like this is going to
fail.
lose a lot of money. Projected domestic opening is 45 to 60 million, which sounds horrific.
Ouch.
And the response to this hasn't even been good by people that should be fans. Like this trailer 3 months ago, 63,000 likes to 195,000 dislikes. 7 months
Dang.
ago, 56,000 likes to 170,000 dislikes. And 3 weeks ago, the final trailer has 773 likes to 801 dislikes on almost 2 million views. 773 likes.
Wow.
That in 40 comments, these views are botted.
I think so.
There is
Yeah.
absolutely no shot. You are telling me 40 comments and 700 likes. I have videos that I uploaded today that have 10 and 12,000 views that have more likes and more comments than that. No,
No way.
something's
Yeah.
fishy and it ain't just Moana. This is
No.
really, really suspicious. But keep in mind, YouTube removed the dislikes all those years ago to protect Disney. So,
right. They did.
yeah, it's looking pretty rough for the Disney adults, which I love a good Disney movie. There were so many amazing ones, but, well, they don't really make good Disney movies anymore, which is sad. But
It is.
before we wrap up the stream, guys, what were your general thoughts on the latest episode of House of the Dragon?
So both of us were worried about this, that since the season finale from last season is what they made the beginning of this season, it's like, okay, how much filler are we gonna get? And I am tired of filler with House of the Dragon because we basically had a filler season last year with a couple non-filler episodes. That's really what that season felt like for me last year. So no filler would be great. We need just straight up action and just good stories for the rest of the season. So this one slowed down a little bit, but it wasn't awful. It wasn't like, oh, this is a filler. There was still stuff that happened. It's, Rhaenyra stepping into her queen, duties and trying to figure things out and showing that end of it, like what she's got to deal with, the mess that she's got to come back and clean up. She doesn't have any money. They took her freaking money. Like that. I was like, dang, man. What is the Hightower's name that duped her? What is his name? Allison's cousin. It's Ormond, Allison's cousin.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. I was like, dang, that's ballsy right there. That he decided to do that. Is that in the book or no?
So the whole entire fake Dayron plot is not in the book.
Okay.
It is completely unique to the show.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's a bad addition. It was something different because, again, they got to subvert expectations a little bit, right? Like, so it's okay if they add some stuff in that makes the story better. But when they change things like Jace not having that hero's ending that he had in the book, that was lame. But adding this little thing that they added in, not bad. So, yeah, Ormond, ballsy. Okay, I'm not gonna make someone with a dragon angry. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I hope that the next The next episode isn't filler. I'm a little worried about that now because I feel like this might be it slowing down, right? Because again, this episode was a little bit slower, but not terrible. uh I don't know. Like I'm into the show, but I'm not as invested as I was in season one. Like I really enjoyed season one. I think what they have to do is just give us more Matt Smith. Just there's been enough Damon.
Yes.
He's actually present, right? Seeing him do his thing, like when
He's not sad, moping, pouting.
Yes. No more Herenthal's emo Damon. Thank you for getting rid of that this season.
Yep.
My goodness. That was probably one of the worst parts of last season because that's all people wanted. Like, give us more Matt Smith. Give us Damon flying on the dragon, Damon fighting, him making political decisions and all of that, right? And him standing up for family. Like, I like that. I like how he is with his family. So we've gotten more of him this season. I'm happy about that. So overall, my thoughts were this episode was fine. Not as exciting as the first two, clearly, because the first two were season finale quality. But I'm still watching. So there's that.
That's something. So my, of course, opinions are going to be a little bit different because I do know the book and I know the lore and, you know, I know the established story. My major problems are it's a part of the fake Darren plot line and then with Raina. So with Darren has a fucking dragon, okay?
It's a little one, right?
I mean,
little.
It's as old as him, so you know, it's not that little. We saw it. So
Still
when the fake Darren was walking across the field, the dragon was standing back and looking. A dragon is going to go with its master. Why wouldn't the dragon then follow them? Why wouldn't the dragon defend him? Why wouldn't the dragon react to all the you're literally telling me that the dragon is just gonna chill behind and be like, yo, have fun flying on this other dragon? No. So that to me comes across as a really big issue with the fake Darren plotline because that dragon didn't give a fuck. Like he did not care.
They should have had Damon at least react to that, right? Like
right. And if Rhaenyra's intention was always to leave him alive and have him like maybe say, "Hey, are you like willing to change sides and be on my side? Like I am your half sister, blah blah blah." Wouldn't then you also want the dragon because it's just another dragon on your side?
You need that.
That's so strange to me. And then the Rhaena storyline is such a big issue because so there's going to be a little bit of book spoiler here. Obviously, we do not know what is going to happen because in the book, there's a character named Nettles that claims sheep stealer. And now they've given that story to Rhaena, but my issue is that I believe that they are basically just going to completely morph them because Rhaena is obviously Daemon's legitimate child. So she could, in theory, go to Rhaenyra and Daemon and be like, hey, listen, this terrible thing happened. The dragon went out of control. I just had claimed it. I'm so sorry. But instead, she's hanging out in the Vale. In the book, Nettles and Daemon are not quite a couple, but the report is sort of that they had some form of a romantic relationship. And I think that obviously, you know, this is Targaryen, so I suppose you never know. I think that is still the cover story that they are going to use so that he does not have to bring Rhaena back to Rhaenyra and that he is basically going to be questioned by Rhaenyra in several episodes like, why were you there? What's going on with Sheep Stealer? And he's going to lie and that is going to be the cover story so that he never has to risk his legitimate daughter being potentially, you know, questioned or beheaded or anything like that. And I don't think that they're actually going to do any Targaryen incest, but I think that that's just going to be the cover story because in the book, that relationship he has with Nettles drives a big wedge between Rhaenyra and Daemon. And so I think that that is still going to happen in this show.
Okay.
Which would be so strange.
I don't know why they would change it. Maybe because they want to make Bela, you know what I mean? Like she saw it and they're adding her in with it. Like
Right.
she's a part of the
It's
drama.
just family drama.
Family drama. Yeah, they wanted
Yeah.
more of that, I guess. I don't know. We'll see
But
where
it's
they're
just like,
going with it.
yeah, it's just like I think it's so strange because again, Rhaena is Damon's legitimate daughter and Rhaenyra has loved her like a daughter. So why wouldn't she just go to them and be honest and open? Because it by hiding out in the veil, it makes you look guilty.
Yeah.
Why not just instantly be like, this is what happened the second it happened? I don't know. It's really strange. So, yeah, I think it's just a lot of family drama. I thought this episode overall, I thought it was actually shot very well because it did feel very chaotic and like everyone is overwhelmed. And as you're watching, you're overwhelmed because there's so many people asking Rhaenyra for advice and trying to get information from her and all of this. I am worried though that it is going to slow down considerably going forward. I hope that doesn't happen, but I guess we're going to have to see.
Like I said, we've had enough filler for the rest of the entirety of the series with last season. So,
yeah.
We'll see.
I suppose you never know. But guys, we're about to wrap up the stream really quickly. Albert, not a retro, thank you for the 10. Tagged you both in my write-up on what I do with the DCEU Cinematic Universe. I hope you'll check it out soon. I will check it out. Is it in Discord or on X? Just let me know and I will, I'll try to take a peek at it when I get a chance. But thank you for the dono. Much appreciated. And Wicked, what have you been up to? What are you going to be up to? And what are your plans?
I'll be doing some more gaming. I'm going to push through and finish Mortal Kombat eventually. It'll probably be either tomorrow night or Friday night just to get it done with. I've already done 2 streams of it. It's almost done, I think. So we'll wrap that up. More retro gaming. I've been really enjoying it. I'm going to switch from the Super Nintendo to Nintendo 64, though. I have a Spider-Man game that I've never played. I have Resident Evil 2 for the Nintendo 64. I've got a bunch. I know. I've got a bunch that I want to test out. I don't know if, to be fair, I don't know if I'm going to play through Resident Evil on the Nintendo 64, but at least giving you guys like a view of how it looks and playing a little bit of it probably. Because what I've been doing with these retro gaming streams, unless it's a game that I'm like fixated on, I make that the priority, like the main focus. I'll like switch up a little bit. Like, okay, we play Donkey Kong. Now let's play a little bit of Mario. We're just kind of chilling, right? So that's what I do with those streams. That's the only plans I have for now. I do think I'm going to check out Black Flag at some point, maybe next week.
Nice.
Yeah, and I do have a second channel that I wasn't going to go live on it, but I'm thinking after I see Spider-Man, because I'm going to go opening day for it, that I might do like an hour-long live stream just giving my thoughts on it over on my second channel. Cool. And I am like recording and uploading videos over there. So yeah, there's that. Here, I'll put the link for anyone that might want to.
Yes, I think that I need to put it in the description still. Yeah, so I will do that.
But yeah, that's what I have going on. I think playing Spider-Man might be a good idea because the movie's about to come out. So I'll check out the 64 one. I've never played it. So I think that's going to be like the next main game that I play for a little while.
Yeah, that sounds honestly like a pretty good plan. And of course, guys, I'm going to be streaming Black Flag Resynced tomorrow, and then we will be playing that over the weekend. I, of course, have my second channel. My Adventures of Elliot review is going to go up probably tonight or tomorrow. And yeah, next week, the Vara and Virtue show will be live over on Wicked Virtue's channel. We are, again, reminder, going live at 7 p.m. Eastern now, so we'll be live over on her channel at that time next week. I am very grateful for you all being here for the past few hours, for all of your donations, your support. Thank you for being here, for hanging out, for stopping by, and have a great rest of your evening, everyone.
Bye.